Hello and Merry Christmas week or Happy Holidays. We are going to be planning the week of Christmas. We are already a couple days in. It is Christmas Eve today, but I still want to plan. So I'm using December to Remember kit. I came out with this, I think, for Christmas in July this past summer, and I just think it is the cutest little Christmas kit. So that is what we are going to be using. I'm gonna put these date dots down. And I'm going to kind of do what I did in the last plan with me, which was lay down all the stickers and then go through and plan the day. I think that is the biggest tip for me, and keeping consistent with my planners, keeping it simple. If I think that I have to do a ton of stuff for my planner, then I think I just push it to the side and don't prioritize it. This way, when I plan the whole week, well, I'm not planning the whole week, but when I'm laying down everything for the week, I think it makes it easier to fill out. So that's kind of what we're trying to do these next couple weeks. Well, what do we have? We have one, no. Do you guys still plan, oh my gosh, I can't open this. Like, would you guys use this in your current planner, or do you guys skip this week and then just go straight into your new planner for the next year? I feel like I'm never consistent enough that I need to finish the planner like in this week, but I also don't like thinking I have a blank week in this planner. I don't know, maybe I need to figure out a better way to use it as like ending out, like closing out the planner. I don't know. What would be something good? Like maybe some top memories or intentions for the next year. You could also just do like a brain dump, like use it more for lists than actual planning. I don't know. I guess there are a lot of things you could do with it. But I'm sure people don't buy like 2 kits to finish this year and then to go into their next year. I'm sure that is not something that happens. I also think if you have a new planner for 2026 that starts with January or has a January start, or I'm sorry, not January, obviously, December start, then you probably just start using that planner in December, which I totally get. And I would do that too. In fact, my sterling ink that I am going to be using next year does have that December monthly for 2025 in there, and I do kind of want to go back and plan in that. I really do want to try not to have any blank pages, but like I said in my other plan with me, I'm also trying to embrace blank pages. I kind of want to work on or figure out what I could do to limit the blank pages. Like, what are some tips in using my planner consistently, making it easier for me to use, just where I don't have blank pages. Like, if I know it's going to be like what I should have done when my parents came, I prepped for them to come, and I feel like I did a good job having things ready for when they were here, but then I didn't prepare for after they left, meaning I felt like I was kind of in catch-up mode. So I did not prepare for that, and then I just felt behind, and that's why the Vlogmas videos didn't go up. It's because I just didn't prioritize that. That wasn't a priority for me at that moment. The priority was getting orders out. So I focused more on that when it should have been a little bit more balanced. And I think I just needed a plan for that, and I did not make a plan. So things like that. I did see Helen in a video of hers recently. She like cut her pages, her daily pages, down half because she's like, I knew I wasn't going to have enough time to do full-on journaling, so she trimmed her pages so she only had like that much to plan for, or to like fill in to journal, than a full page, which I was like, that was smart. She was thinking these days through. I was not. So I think I just want to be a little bit more mindful with things like that, because things can get away from me very quickly. And as much as I have been enjoying doing Vlogmas and doing these videos, being consistent, it's actually been pretty fun, even though I basically took, you know, like a week off. I enjoyed doing these videos and having a plan and being consistent. So I don't know, it kind of made me sad when I had to put it to the side, because I thought it was fun and I was really proud of myself for staying on top of it. And then obviously it didn't stay that way, unfortunately, which I'm sad. But people were messaging me and were really nice, like, we understand, we'll be here for, you know, like when you do upload and stuff like that. And I thought that was really sweet. So thank you for being understanding. I am trying to get caught up and have these videos up before the end of December, because it doesn't make sense otherwise. So I'm trying to just get back, but also at the same time, like I said, it's Christmas Eve and we don't really have plans until a little bit later. That's why I'm like, okay, I'll do this now and then we can come back. I don't know if I will have time to do anything tomorrow on Christmas. I really should just take that day off, you know, but we will see. My mind immediately goes to, that's too matchy-matchy, don't use that. The Polaroid is green and the green box is right there, but you know what? It's not. Once everything is together, and that's kind of what I think after is like, once everything is together, it doesn't even look like that. Like, it doesn't look like too matchy-matchy. I just came out with some holiday script stickers in my shop, and so I'm sure I have a Merry Christmas one in there, or Christmas Day, whatever it says. So I'll print that out and put that there when I have it done. And then I'll probably put like a cute little Christmas sticker. I said it's Wednesday. We're gonna kind of back plan, because this is how my brain works. Is it's easiest for me to remember what I did today and then yesterday and then go to Monday, right? Because that's just the order that's freshest in my mind. So this morning I got up and I finished a upload. Well, no, stop. Okay, actually I have oh, you know what? I should be filling out. Okay, hold on. Okay, I am going to do this one thing where this is kind of the point of this, is I'm going to lay down stickers, but then I want to go into my stash of stickers and still use like the icons and all that, because I think that is really cute and I want to do that. So this morning I uploaded a video. I needed to do the thumbnail and get that finished off. I was supposed to do it last night, and then we ended up doing, what did we do? We went and got milkshakes from Chick-fil-A, and then we went and looked at Christmas lights. So that kind of oh, and then we came home and watched It's a Wonderful Life. So that kind of took up my evening, which that's fine. I would rather do a Christmas thing like that than, you know, do my video. But I just needed to finish the thumbnail basically and then upload it. So that's what I did. And then what I needed to prep some food for tonight, because we do like a Christmas or Christmas Eve dinner and a Christmas Day breakfast. So we might go to Dave & Buster's tonight, which is like an arcade. Ben was like, I called yesterday to see if they were open, because you know, we still want to do some fun stuff with our kids. Our kids are teenagers, and I feel like Christmas Eve and Christmas are, you know, family time, but we don't want to just like laze about all day, even though, I mean, watching Christmas movies and stuff. But we thought we would do that. So oh my gosh, why did I say this? So I needed to get the food prepped. I wanted to get it prepped before we left. So we did that, and then I am coming to film and stuff. But first, Ben just brought me, I told them I was filming, and I feel like I can hear him singing. Which means he forgot. Because I feel like they forget, you know, 1 second after I tell them, which is fine. You guys can do that, but it will be in the video. Okay, but Carton and Ben just went to the gym, and then they brought home Starbucks, which I thought was nice, and he brought me home, what is this? It's a cute little guy, a gingerbread chai, which is really good. So he did a little pumpkin on top, but like a pumpkin spice on top, but super cute. So I thought, perfect, I have the perfect sticker for that, which is one of these. So chai is kind of cinnamony, it's not gingerbready, but I'm kind of feeling that. But at the same time, I kind of want to use one of these. I probably should use one of these. I think I'm going to use this one, I guess. Wait, did I say it's gingerbread? Am I an idiot? It is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Nikki. Okay. I am going to use this one then. I don't know why I had like a brain. I don't like that word brain fart. I don't really like saying that word. What's another word for that? Hold on, now I'm thinking this is huge and I just won't write anything. And of course we have to add a bow. And I'm just gonna leave it like that because there's no need to write anything. And then we'll put this back down. So I am filming a little bit, so I might just use one of these film stickers and use like this little sticker or a little swap. Wait, that's red on red. We don't want to do red on red. I am trying to film the rest of, well, a couple of these videos. Actually, 1, 2, 3. I think I have 3. Will I be able to do that? I do not know, but we will try. And then I am going to put this, and if we go to Dave & Buster's, then I will mark that. And then who knows what else we will do. But I'm just gonna put a couple stickers. We'll probably watch a movie. Oh, we're gonna have dinner. Hello. And I'm gonna put this arrow. We still need to watch Home Alone 2, so that will probably be what we watch. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so that is for today. And now I am gonna just go in and lay down the stickers. I just wanted to make sure I got those things in. As I'm editing this video, it's kind of making me sad that this is probably the last week I will be planning in my Hobonichi Cousin planner. Most of you know that I am now going to be using an A5 sterling ink planner next year, and I actually changed up like my whole planner lineup for next year. I just felt like looking back at this year and my planning habits and not really being consistent, not really having that spark for planning, I didn't want to look at it as part of my job. I really want to look at it as part of something I love to do that is fun for me. And even though it is part of my job, I really want to be doing it for me also. And I just thought that something needed to change. I needed to bring something new in, and I really think I did that with changing up all my planners. And and even though I'm sad to see this planner go, I am excited to try something new. It's pretty much the same type of planner, it's just a different brand. There are some differences. And the main reason why I did end up going with the sterling ink is it's a simpler, more minimal style. And I think that is something that I'm going to really like. I am not a big fan of all the Hobonichi like quotes and like the red color that is throughout the planner, but I don't know. We will see. Maybe I will end up missing this and I will go back to it. I'm not sure, but hopefully I made good choices with my planners and I'm able to make them work, and just trying something new will be fun and I am excited for that. But if you are looking for this style of planner, I wouldn't say don't get a Hobonichi Cousin. I have used this planner. I think this was my 4th or 5th year using this planner. So I think that's why I also needed a change. You know, when you've been doing something for so long, it's good to change it up. And I feel like I have just used the same planners for so many years that I think that was part of my burnout, that it wasn't actually letting me use some of my creativity because I just knew how I use this planner and I was just doing the same thing over and over, which is fine. Sometimes habits like that are easier because you don't have to use more brain power, to come up with something and to figure out how you like to use something. But I think that's actually something I need. And even though I'm a little nervous getting into my new planners, I am also excited. I don't want that fear, though, of it not being perfect or it looking a certain way to keep me from using it. It's always hard getting into those first few pages just because you don't want to mess it up. But that's the hardest part, right? Is like the first mark in the planner. And while I am editing this, it is almost January. We are just a few days away from it being January. So I'm excited to get into my new planners. And I will be doing some videos on those planners. So you'll kind of be with me as I'm figuring out how I'm going to be using them, how they will work for me this coming year. But let me know if you guys changed up any of your planner lineup this year, if you were needing that like fresh start of just like a new planner, that spark back. I don't know. I feel like my goal on here is to show you how to be consistent with your planner, to make it fun, to make it functional and productive, to use it as a tool. But I feel like I am still figuring that out for myself. So hopefully in this new year, we will all be able to come together and show how we are using our planners and how they are going to be the most functional for us. Okay, welcome back. It is Saturday. These days after Christmas just start blending together. I'm sure you guys can relate, but we need to go back here. Okay, on Wednesday, let me think. Okay, I remember. I needed to finish wrapping all the presents because that's how it goes on Christmas Eve. I was like, wait, is it Christmas Eve? Yeah. Actually, I might just use this tree icon from Paper Blush Bar. And I think I'm gonna put that here. You know what would be cute is if we had right here, a bow. Wait, which green is closer? Which one? It looks like this one is closer on the camera. So we will go with this one. Because I'm just going to wrap gifts, set up tree, basically. It's not set up tree, but set up the gifts under the tree and then bed. We actually did a few other things, but, well, did we? I'm pretty sure we watched, I think we started Home Alone 2. I remember I was like, I gotta go finish up the stuff because I don't want to be up late. Oh, and then the kids ended up sleeping in our room. They wanted to sleep in our room so that they could get up basically with us, which I thought was cute. And then I still didn't print off the Christmas sticker that I made in my shop. I was gonna put this, but you know what? I think I want to save it for my B6 planner. So I'm gonna save that one since it's bigger, and I will still print off that. But here I'm just gonna write open gifts. And that was lovely. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. By the time you guys see this, it might be like New Year's Eve. So I hope everyone has a safe and happy New Year's. And then I was gonna write Christmas. We do like a Christmas breakfast. Oh, because here we did like our meal. We do our meal on Christmas Eve. Did I already say this? Sometimes as I'm editing these videos, I repeat the same thing because since I'm coming back every day or close to every day, I forget what I said earlier. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, you already said that. But Christmas Eve dinner, Christmas morning breakfast. And then we went and saw Avatar 3, which I thought was good. I cannot remember like what my favorite one is or whatever. It's been so many years between each movie that I'm just like, they're good. I don't know if I liked one more than the other. Oh, you know what okay, so we came home and we got McDonald's because by the time we were done here, it was like 7 o'clock. We got home at 7 and then it was Stranger Things time, like basically, right? So we watched Stranger Things. Are you guys watching it? Are you guys liking it? We watched the first 2 and then Ben and I were tired, so then we watched it the next day. The kids stayed up and watched it, but we watched it in the morning before they got up, before they could give anything away. Not that they would have, but maybe. Okay, so after Avatar 3, we actually door dashed. And the only reason why we did this, because this is a ridiculous amount, is because our credit card, we get like points or like money back, or I don't know. But basically it's not with the service fees being smaller or canceled with the credit card. It's basically the same amount as if we went out and got it, but we're just getting the convenience of having it. And we only do that like, well, we just realized it was a benefit, so we've only done it like twice. But I definitely don't want to get in the habit of that because I think it's a waste of money. But if it's the same amount, then it doesn't matter. Does that make sense? Okay. And you know what? We played Clue over here on Christmas Eve. I'm gonna just write it on this side because I want to remember, because Ash has been wanting to play that. And I actually can't remember if we were able to play like 1 or 2 games before Stranger Things. So I'm just gonna write that because that's fun to write. And then over here, okay, today's Saturday, Ben did get me a Starbucks. He likes Chick-fil-A's coffee better. I don't really like theirs. So I like Starbucks's pumpkin cream cold brew better. He was like, do you want me to get that for you? And at first I was like, no, I'm fine. But he insisted, which was nice. So I did. Maybe I'll just use this one. You know, I've been wanting to do hot chocolate, but just anytime like there's a time to get it, like I'm not in the mood for it. Like when I'm in the mood for it, it's like, oh yeah, I'd like to have that later today. But then I don't feel like it, and I do kind of want it. Not right now, but like I want it later. But by the time later comes up, I don't want it. Okay. So what is this? Pumpkin cream cold brew. We're just abbreviating a whole bunch. And then we watched the last episode of Stranger Things. I did think volume 1 was better than volume 2, but then I thought the first 2 episodes of volume 2 were better than 3, because I feel like the third one was really just getting you ready for the finale. So nothing like too crazy happened, like no fight scenes or anything. Actually, I don't know if there were really any fight scenes this whole volume. Okay, am I giving things away? Okay, stop. Sorry. I'm not trying to give spoilers. I'm just saying, okay, nothing. I will be quiet. Okay, and then what did we do? It was my dad's birthday, so we did that. Oh, you know what? I got out the last Christmas puzzle and I worked on that because I was like, is it too late? And Ben was like, no, you have a week left. And I was like, all right, Christmas puzzle. I feel like I was doing something. Oh, I was doing a bunch of laundry and then like tidied the aftermath of Christmas. So I'm just gonna write tidy up. Oh, I worked out yesterday. Ha. I finally got a workout in. I worked out and I walked. I kind of like the mess of Christmas. Not all the wrapping paper and all that. I cleaned that up as we were opening up gifts. But I kind of like the kids like stocking, like I don't know, I kind of like the piles around. I just like that it's like, oh, Christmas happened. I don't know why. Maybe it's because if you clean up, then it just is sad that it's over. So I kind of like told Ben, like, can we just leave it out? Because it just kind of brings me some happiness. So it didn't look messy. It just looked like piles of gifts, you know, and I just kind of liked that. So we left that out. Over here, I am going to mark that I worked out on Friday. And then we'll move on to Saturday. But yes, I got up and I worked out this morning. Thanksgiving. It's because it says TH. Thursday, we did McDonald's, which I know. But it's also, we were like, what is even open? And I'm pretty sure we did McDonald's last year. It's going to become like a Christmas tradition. Not really. Well, maybe. But anyway. And then yesterday, we just did leftovers. I love leftovers. My family, not so much, but I do. And then tonight, we're gonna go out. Oh, Ben said Hangry Joe's. So I'm not gonna write that just in case it changes. We did leftovers again for lunch and then we're gonna go out for dinner. And then this morning, I got up at 7 because I'm like, I need to get back on schedule, like on a schedule, because I feel like I'm kind of just like, I don't know, like waiting? I don't know. It just, like I said, the time between Christmas and New Year's, it's like, what day is it? What am I supposed to be doing? What is going on? What is happening? What is life? What is going on? Like so I just feel like I need a little bit more direction here. So I got up and I did a workout. So I did arms and I did a 30-minute walk. Since Emily in Paris is on, like came out, which I came out like a week or so ago. I haven't watched it, but I was like, oh, that's a 30-minute show, 30-ish, 35-minute show, and I can watch that while I am working out. So that's kind of gonna be my workout show right now, which I think is always nice when I walk, not when I work out. But yeah, so that is gonna be good. And then what can I put there? I kind of was like doing my own thing this morning. Oh, recycle stuff. I did all the boxes. Actually, I'm gonna find a sticker for that because I think I have like a cardboard box. Do I still have those? Let me see. Okay, I can't find the exact ones I was actually looking for, but these will work. This girl has a cardboard box. Yeah, in her hand. And then this is just a cardboard box. Maybe this would make more sense, but I think it's too big. So we're gonna use this, and this is from Pumpkin Paper Co., who is no longer open. But I'm just gonna do this, and basically this just means I finally like cleaned up my office, and I cut up all the cardboard boxes and recycled them because this office was a mess. I was just waiting for after Christmas to get everything done. But okay, and then I have been doing a bunch of laundry, and I actually wanted to use these cute little Christmas laundry lines because I think it's my last chance to use them. These are from my newest addiction. She had a ton of these different kinds of laundry lines. This is her like Christmas one, obviously, and I just want to use this. Should I just use it here? I'm trying to think of what else. I'm filming, so I will use this sticker. We will be going out to eat to Hangry Joe's, which is this. I did a ton of laundry, so I think I am just gonna use it. And then film. I do need to like edit, but filming comes first. And then we'll do this. Hangry Joe's is chicken, but we actually get like a sandwich. This will work. And then maybe we'll do something family. Oh, Katya went to a party. I guess I don't need to write that down in here, but she did go to her like best friend's birthday party today. So she's off doing that. All right, so that is everything, right? Yes, that is everything for now. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello and welcome back. It is Sunday, so we made it to the end of the week, and tomorrow will be the last week of December. Well, we just have 3 days actually, so that's crazy. All right, but we are finishing up this week, and so I'm just going to fill out yesterday, which now I can't remember what I was going to write. Oh, you know what? I was going to put upload because that's what I did. I spent most of the time uploading that last video. Maybe we'll use these. These are from Papershire. The sun goes down. It's like 3 o'clock. It is 3:30, and I feel like I am on the verge of darkness, which is true, but I still need to record. Oh my gosh, I still need to film another video, and it's going to kind of be a long one, so hopefully I can make it. So yesterday was Hangry Joe's, and then today I'm not sure what I'm gonna make. I have a couple options. I haven't finalized what I'm gonna make for us today, and I did work out this morning, so that brings us to today. So I got up. I haven't been getting up super early or anything, but what did I do? I think it was legs, and then I walked for 30 minutes, and then I did dishes, and I did laundry, which just reminded me I need to go check the laundry right now. But I folded like 3 loads, worked on another load that had like stains because my family is prone to dropping food on their clothes. So I worked on that, and then Katya is doing the soccer showcase at Disney in Orlando, and we are going to that. So we decided that they'll give you like deals. Hold on, let me grab some stickers real quick. Anyway, part of the tournament is you can get some deals on like the hotel and the park tickets and stuff. So we are actually going to go to the parks, And so we kind of were planning out our itinerary. What should I write? Because we only have, we're only going for the weekend. Like normally we try to make it longer, but the kids already missed school from our trip in September. So we're just going to do the weekend. So we were trying to plan out what parks we're gonna do on which days. So I'm going to write Disney World itinerary, I guess. Okay, actually I'm gonna write Disney World plan. Just cause I like that better. All right, and then Ben went to the gym while I got dressed, and then that's when I folded a bunch of laundry. And then we went to Kava for lunch, and then we came back, and I have been filming. So we're just going to use another film sticker. Well, I've been prepping. I was prepping for the next video I'm going to film right now. I needed to print, like get some stuff and print it, because I'm gonna do another B12, oh my gosh, B6 plan with me next. Actually, I think it's before this video, but I wanted to do a little vision board on this side, so I needed to print off some pictures and some sayings and stuff. So hopefully you guys already saw that, but I'm going to film that. And then Ben does want to go to Costco. And then tonight I need to edit these and stuff, but we'll see. I also want to do like my puzzle, so I don't know. We'll see, but that is everything that we have planned so far. And actually that is the whole week. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.